Hello everyone. We are presenting Reima, a reimbursement and expense approval management system designed for companies that need a structured, secure, and role-based approval process. The problem we focused on is that many teams still handle reimbursement through emails, chat messages, spreadsheets, or manual follow-ups. That creates delays, confusion, missing records, and poor visibility into who approved what and when. Our goal with Rima was to build a system that feels like a real product, not just an expense tracker. It is designed as a mini ERP-style reimbursement module and workflow control, role-based access, auditability, and approval intelligence. Let me walk through the product flow. We start from a landing page which acts like a real website entry point. From here, the user can choose login and then choose between admin and staff access. For admins, there are two paths: either log in into the existing company or create a new company account. For staff, the login is set for managers, employees, and finance users. We also support light and dark mode with a clean, solid color UI and role-based navigation. Though we have created already the company details, this is how you can create a company. Let's log into our existing company. This is the admin dashboard. When a company signs up, Rima creates the company, creates the first admin account, automatically sets the company-based currency based on country, and initializes the default approval flow. This makes onboarding fast and realistic. For employee, the dashboard focuses on submitting and tracking expenses. Employees can track reimbursement requests, save it as a draft, and then submit it to the approval pipeline. They can also view all their requests and open any expense to see its full timeline. So let's create an reimbursement through employee of rupees 10,000 as loan. So this is the approval progress from employee side. Let's log into the manager. For the manager or finance approver, the dashboard focuses on approvals. They can see pending approvals, approval history, and team expenses. This helps approvers quickly act on request without losing visibility into previous decisions. So let's approve this from manager side. So managers can see what the expense ID, the employee, and the decision they have made on this reimbursement receipt. Let's log in as the finance officer. So Similarly, just as the manager UI, the finance officer has the similar UI as the manager. Let's approve this from finance officer side. Similarly, he can see the approval history too, team expense, and reports overall. The difference between manager and finance officer is finance officer can see the reports. Now the last stage, which is admin. Let's reject from this side. As you can see, this form was rejected, but the loan was approved. Why? Because of the approval workflow, which is working as specific approver, as specific, which is working as hybrid. Which is 60%. This rule type is default rule type. We can change the rule type here. For the admin, the dashboard focuses on company level control. Admin can manage employees, define the approval flow, configure approval rules, review all expenses, update company settings, and inspect audit logs. Now, the most important part of the REMA is the approval workflow engine. This is not a simple approve or reject system. Each expense moves through ordered workflow stages. For example, manager first, then finance, then admin. At each stage, one or more approvers can exist. If there are multiple active users in the same role, the system automatically assigns that stage to all of them. A key feature in our system is that the expense does not stop at the first rejection. Instead, after the current stage is resolved, whether approved or rejected, the request moves to the next stage. Then the final result is decided based on the configured rule. We support three types of approval rules. First, percentage rule. If the required percentage of approvers approve, the expense is marked approved. Second, specific approver rule. If the selected specific approver approves, the expense is approved. Third, hybrid rule. This is especially powerful because the request is approved if either the threshold percentage is met or the specific approver approves. So even if 60% is not reached, approver from the specific approval can still finalize the expense. And similarly, even if the specific approver rejects or does not approve, the percentage rule can still make the request pass. We also built enterprise style feature around the core workflow. Rima includes audit logs. So every critical action is recorded, such as expense creation, approval action, rule changes, or user management changes. This improves transparency and accountability. It also supports company currency. It also supports currency over reimbursement tracking, where company currency can be managed centrally and expenses are stored with converted values as well. For account security, we have implemented hash passwords, server-side sessions, CSRF protection, role-based access control, email verification, and forgot password flows. So even if you forgot your password, you can still recover it by sending by a link which is sent to your email. To summarize, Rima solves a real business problem by turning reimbursement management into a structured, auditable, and role-based workflow system. It reduces approval confusion, improves visibility, enforces governance, and gives every user a focused interface based on their responsibility. Thank you, and we would love to show you the live demo.